Thank you, Your Honor.
Mickey, you're doing amazing. Tell Mama we love her.
Got one final.
Your
call.
Honors, ladies and gentlemen of the court, citizens of Los Santos. What happened last week was nothing short of a terrorist attack on our city. The 6 defendants came to City Hall. They waited in the archive room on the 4th floor, next to the meeting place of our highest legislative body.
No, we don't do that.
They watched a live stream of events happening in the meeting room, waiting until the door was unlocked before moving in to shoot everyone in the room. When the smoke cleared, their actions and the consequences thereof were clear. 26 government employees were injured. Their actions led to the death of our city's treasurer, TJ Walker. Their actions led to the disruption of our highest legislative body's core functions. The testimony you've heard today from Officer Decker describes a scene of chaos as the LSPD responded to shots fired at City Hall. The LSPD, through their actions, was able to fight their way to the council meeting room, meeting heavy resistance from the 6 defendants. Those defendants were shot down and they were arrested. The evidence shows that they were the ones who engaged in a firefight. They were the ones recorded bursting into the council room and shooting down those who were meeting inside. Once processed for these crimes, 4 of the defendants during a DOC work release escaped from prison during a firefight. They left prison custody at that time without the permission of the LSPD or the DOJ. They have been on the run until the proceedings today.
Well, so
Treasurer TJ Walker was shot in the course of this attack on City Council. He lay on the floor of that council room, bleeding while a holdout took place. The doctors, once they were able to get to him, tried valiantly and professionally, as testified to by Dr. Wilson, to save his life. Despite this, TJ Walker died due to his injuries, as shown by the autopsy report, as a result of the gunshot wounds that he suffered in that meeting room. To finish, Your Honors, I would like to ask a question. Does the gunning down of the highest body
That's a
of
licensed
government during
pack
its
right
official
there.
business as a government body with absolute disruption of government activities rise to the level of terrorism? Given the testimony today of the impact on our city council, the video footage of the attack, a shooter saying meeting fucking adjourned bitch, this totality of evidence cannot be ignored by this court.
can't
The
ignore
intentional
Peanut
attack
speaking
on
about
an
his mother
inherently
either.
political body that disrupts its core
Yeah,
functions,
skipped over that part.
its ability to operate, and its ability to meet can be nothing less than terrorism.
Hey, Robin,
Thank you, Your
Yep.
Honors.
isn't like what Dad did, like, what is it called? Like the,
That was ass.
like the
Hey,
fucking,
shut up. I'm trying to listen.
Shut
the
up.
poisonous
Mr.
tree.
Shut the fuck up.
Mr.
No,
Hall, any
not
additional
really.
remarks?
Yo, Vinny,
You gonna tell me to shut the fuck up, bitch?
I'm gonna.
Yeah, bro, let her.
Oh.
Take your resounding silence as a
Vinny,
no.
ice cream.
Turn it over to the
Oh,
defense.
Yeah,
What did he say? I didn't hear him.
Yeah, he was in his head. He's good.
Defense.
Okay, say
Floor
it
is
again.
yours for closing.
Okay, say it again. Okay, say it again, okay.
Come on, bro. Let this dude do his thing.
Yo, okay, tell Ramee, man.
Your Honors, members of the court, the accused are charged with terrorism. I'll focus on that first, as the prosecution so eloquently put, but also left out. The unlawful use of extreme violence against government entities that would pursue disruption, destabilization, or destruction of those entities. That's what. Oh, I'm so sorry. I think I left something out. For political or religious aims. That's right. The prosecution submitted reports, witness statements, video, phone records, medical reports, a cornucopia of evidence, but nothing
Good work.
heard in this courtroom today establishes a political aim.
Hold
And
on,
a
hold
political
on.
aim, a motive, Your Honors, is what defines the charge
Let him
of
cook.
terrorism. Oh, sure, the prosecution is focused on the quote, destruction and destabilization of those government entities. But that last part, for political or religious aims. Regarding the first part, violence in our city can always disrupt the functions of governments. And we have charges specifically for that. The attempted murder of an LEO, etc. But again, in this entire case, they ignored half of the charge: political aims. The victims and location of the violence are insufficient to develop that aim, but a motive, political or religious, is needed in addition to that violence. A gunman can attack Senior Buns, a private business, and massacre civilians unrelated to the government. But if they're complemented with a manifesto about their desires for a monarchy, it is terrorism by the nature of their aim and their stated objective, not their target. And today, in this courtroom, before you, Your Honors, and before everyone, the prosecution has failed tremendously. A tweet does not substantiate political motive. Meeting adjourned is not a political aim. Throughout the entirety of this case, the prosecution has failed to establish any clear political or religious aim from the defendants. And I repeat, throughout the entirety of this case, the prosecution has failed to establish any clear political or religious aim from the accused. But I find it humorous. Members of the court, I find it humorous because there was indeed political aims established in this courtroom here today. Did you not catch it? It was during the testimony of a one Maximilian Thoroughbred. The defense showed you how you can establish political aims, not the prosecution. Mr. Thoroughbred, it seems, had the political aims to use this calamity to consolidate power as both mayor and also as a commissioner of the police. But Mr. Thoroughbred is not on trial today. We don't have to expand on that any further. It's the accused that are on trial today, and they are charged with a plethora of other charges beyond terrorism. And I ask you, Your Honors, is this: what is due process? To find the accused guilty, there cannot be any reasonable doubt regarding these charges. And through his own testimony, Maximilian Thoroughbred has demonstrated he potentially could have intervened in the investigation. The reporting duties of the police, the highest chain of command, was himself. Yet he is also the mayor, also the victim in the case. We already saw that he inserted himself into matters of police work. He declared beyond the office of the mayor himself to be commissioner in a citywide manhunt of the accused. There was no oversight. There was no due process. There was nothing to ensure the fairness and justice that this court seeks to uphold. And that, Your Honors, you might find this case impossible, but that is your reasonable doubt. I'm not asking you to doubt with your eyes what you might see in the video. I am asking you, through your integrity and honor as judges of the law, I'm asking you, was that due process? Or could due process have been destroyed in this case? To find the accused guilty of any of these charges, you capitulate to an investigation that is compromised by a whole host of corruption. To find the accused guilty, you surrender the laws of the land, the integrity and separation of our judicial system, and you stain the fabric of our democracy at the behest of a despot masquerading as a leader. The defense rests.
What the fuck was that last part? I have no
He stood
clue
on
what he
business
said.
30 times.
Just some big ass motherfucking words, man. I don't
Those are some
understand.
SAT words.
Tell your
Yo,
mom that
fuck,
I'll
bro.
tell your mom.
That was so beautiful.
Get peanut.
Tell your mom I'll buy her dinner.
All
All
right, all right.
Steaks on me tonight, all right?
Court's gonna be in recess while we step out to go and deliberate.
That was beautiful.
I'm gonna be honest with you. We got
That
a
was
lot to go over here. It's gonna take us a little while. I need the defendants who are here to remain in the room. Everyone else can kind of roam. We'll put out an announcement when the verdict is going to be read. We'll give you about a 10 to 15 minute lead time. Court's gonna be in recess at this time.
I want to eat Mickey's off.
Hey, bro, I don't
Thank
know
you, Your
who you
Honor.
are, but you just stood on business like 30
We might
times.
put a hit out on you again. Don't get
Hey,
too close
hey,
to him.
Mickey, come here.
Thank you for the warning, sir. I appreciate you.
Careful.
This changes everything.
It's Coil?
You playing with a motherfucker's life, Adam. You playing with a motherfucker's
I'm
life,
already
man.
going.
It's
Crazy here. There's so many cars and weapons out. It's fucking nuts.
I know I was walking up here and they were aiming their
We will
guns
be
at me.
live again. When they come back,
The exit is
we got 10 viewers. I'm hoping we get
This is
some
him?
more for the footage. But I appreciate you guys. We signed out until we sat back on for the footage.
It is Coil.
Feel tension.
Tainted evidence,
No,
and basically by being the commissioner and the mayor and the victim, that it should be like a mistrial in a sense.
Nobody realizes it's him.
Mickey, you can tell him to shut up if you want.
Yeah,
No. It's actually really
It's not fruit of the poisonous tree, just calls the integrity into question.
do shit.
Yeah.
I've been locked up for a fucking week. I don't care.
I'm gonna be honest though. I think like we're 100% getting charged with the times 20s 5, all that bullshit.
The Hail Mary thing.
We
I
never
think-
cared about that.
Yeah. I don't think they're gonna. I think we're gonna be found not guilty on terrorism.
This shit, man.
You think so?
Yeah, 100%.
You have the fucking little
Huh?
They never established the motive.
Yeah, they never established a motive, and they didn't improve that either.
Yeah, they
Oh,
really messed a lot.
It's like shit, you know what I'm saying?
Trouble?
No.
Oh,
We'll
okay.
get you, man. Don't worry.
Hi, Ray.
I don't want to go.
Hey, other
Boy,
chat.
Hey,
happening
so
to
Zay,
me.
need you to fight. You gotta get back
I
to
know.
being the commissioner, man. Dab, it ain't working for Dab.
You know what? I'm just gonna go horse face. It feels better.
You know what? You look
It
amazing.
ain't working for Dab.
Yeah.
Hope I cooked a little
You
bit.
soon. I love how
I
you
was
go
gonna
outside.
go for it. Yeah, they fed into you. They fed right into it.
I don't know how they think if they did. I mean, we might still lose, but
Hey,
fuck,
if we
I
get
gave
found
it my
not
best.
guilty, I'm gonna take the vest off and we all just smoke. We all do, do this shit.
took everything. They took
Oh,
my
What is
fuck
that
yeah,
joint?
I'm down.
They took everything.
Should I go change it to the
Oh.
the TJ Walker shirt?
Bear in mind,
I know
you're
I've
still
been
probably
gone
gonna
for a
get
while.
charged for like.
Yeah,
We've already been fined for that, no?
Back for a while. Well, hopefully, I don't get locked.
You got little tiny little barking dogs who will never be able to accomplish anything.
Welcome to Chang Gang, everybody. You guys just got invited. You're in. You guys are in Chang Gang, baby.
In the gang. Insignificant little
Running Wu Chang paid off.
Bro,
we are actually street team.
Keep the middle clear, please.
Here's an excerpt from the.
Yo, this dude don't understand. He's yelling with the whole city.
I hereby certify the expectations and requirements of my position.
Yo, he's literally out there behind like 3 cops. Yelling at the whole city.
He's gonna pop a blood vessel, bro.
Bobby, you almost gave that dude a heart attack.
Bro, he's not. Ain't nobody yelling over me.
It has been 15 minutes.
Yeah, I'm furious. Hey, listen, I just gotta know.
These guys are all in Chang Gang.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. They'll never be in Shanghai.
No,
That's what I was saying.
Everybody.
That's literally your
They
only
are?
argument,
Okay.
Dab. You literally called.
So what? They're all gonna get a hard-bringing fugitive now?
Who's this guy right here?
You'll never be TG.
Chang
You'll
Gang,
only
bro.
be
What's his
C team or
name?
D
Chang
team.
Gang.
What's this guy's name?
Chang Gang
Don't talk.
number
Don't talk.
That's part of your. That's part of
Oh,
your.
yeah, that's
Dab,
right.
you
You
trying-
see
you
them
trying-
as numbers.
Hey,
you see
Dab.
them as interchangeable little minions. You don't give a shit about any of them.
Yeah.
Man's
Okay.
just mad that you didn't join CG earlier.
Dab, gun to the back of your head when name 5 cadets on the force right now. Yeah, same
As a
shit.
member of the city
Judas
council, you
Wheeler?
hereby
Yeah,
swear
yeah.
to uphold the
Too late, buddy.
expectations and requirement of your
Oh,
position,
yeah, look down the
including but
dispatch.
not
Hey, can you
Yeah,
limited to
yeah,
governing myself in a professional
yeah. He's
manner
looking
at
down
all
dispatch
times.
right now.
I'm
Much doesn't
literally
have
not.
to. He remembers the name of every person he spoke to during the
Siobhan,
campaign.
no one's talking to you.
Know that if your
Nobody
candidate
asked you,
did help
Siobhan.
him,
Literally, no
then
one's
he
talking to
did.
you, Siobhan.
But instead,
Nobody's
he said
talking to you,
back
Siobhan, literally no one's talking to you.
Siobhan, we get it.
Siobhan,
You want
you
your
got
voice to
no
be
So-
heard.
So is your mayoralship. Siobhan, literally no one cares. Literally no one asked.
Order in our court. One more time.
You guys need us to stand anywhere so we don't get in your way.
The panel in this matter has reached a verdict. We have all parties present here.
Siobhan, literally no one.
Prosecution's present, Your
I'm
Honor.
about to say that.
Defense is present.
Pence is present.
We have reached a verdict in this matter. Before we begin, however, we would be remiss to not acknowledge the passing of the council treasurer Terrence Walker.
Every fucking cop is just taking their gun out.
The murder.
And we offer our condolences to his friends, family, and loved ones. And we wish you peace and comfort in the days to come. At this time, we're going to go ahead and review the charges. We'll start with the more simple charges that weren't particularly argued. The hot gun charges for Mr. Levy and for Mr. Dumbass. The defendants pled not guilty to these charges. And outside of the questioning of Officer Decker, where he went individual by individual asking if they possessed a weapon, if it was hot, etc., they largely weren't addressed in explicit detail. However, we reviewed the evidence and found that the weapons found on the defendants come back to incidents outlined in reports number 6147, 6052.
Oh, here we go.
6051.
Classic.
For reference, that is the people's F, the people's I, the people's J, and the people's G. The evidence indicated in those report indicates that those weapons were used in the incidents that were outlined. Therefore, Mr. Levy and Mr. Dumbass will be guilty of the charges laid for them for their hot gun, which would be 4 times criminal use of a firearm and 1 time accomplice to robbery. We reviewed the evidence further and found that all 6 individuals have possessions documented, that they were carrying Class 1 firearm. It's rather simple. All 6 individuals will be found guilty of the charge of 1 count of criminal possession of a firearm Class 1. Now, with regards to the 26 times attempted murder of a government employee, I'm going to break this down so that we can quantify all of them one by one. Evidence exists with blood on file for 14 police officers that were shot during the shootout. Jack Voss, Maeve Wolf, Captain Slacks, Bradford, Vivian Gray, Daft, Coyote, Bayweather, Maxwell, Riker, Decker, Johnson, and On Fire. That accounts for 14 officers that were shot on scene. There's also blood on scene for council member Cletus Cornwood. That makes 15. The video evidence clearly shows the shooting of the other council members, clerks, and civilians. In the video, we can clearly see that the mayor, deputy mayor, chief justice, or sorry, not the deputy mayor, chief of staff, Hadabar was shot at, and the remaining council were shot, minus TJ Walker. Upon doing the math, this adds up to the 26 counts to accomplice of attempted murder of a government employee when you factor in county clerks Leah Strong and Alex Bushkin-Dom. The defendants being GSR positive, being apprehended on scene, and being in possession of the weapons utilized in the shooting will thus be found guilty of 26 counts of accomplice to attempted murder of a government employee, as well as 3 counts to accomplice to attempted second-degree murder for the shootings of City Gamwich, Kiki Pendragon, and the shooting at Ursula Leichenberg. Further, defendants Kevin, El Rahman, Levy, and Pistone will be found guilty of the charge of prison break. It's fairly straightforward, pertaining to the incident where they were brought out of prison and did not return when they were broken out of that bus. It's fairly simple what happened. They chose to go on the run. They will be found guilty for that at this time. Now, coming down to the hold until trial level charges, kind of the meat of the bones here. I want to start off by addressing the murder of a government employee, and Judge Angel will address the terrorism. We've reviewed the evidence, and it is clear that the gunman that stormed City Hall shot Terrence Walker. Terrence Walker was then incapacitated and injured and is seen to be left laying on the ground for an extended period of time. He then is brought to the hospital where a litany of medical care happens, and a defense is brought forward in this instance by the defense. Arguments that the act that led to Mr. Walker's death was not the shooting, but rather was the application of a defibrillator or AED to his brain.
You wouldn't be in that position if you guys didn't shoot him.
And it was testified to as such by doctors Ryan Wilson and medical liaison Philippa Kanch. But medicine is not a perfect science.
Yep.
And
Fucking
with the
stupid.
findings upon reading through the surgery reports from
Wait,
Dr. Ivy Grayson,
Wait, hold
as well
on.
as all medical documentation on file,
Wait.
we three have come to the conclusion. AED or not,
Yeah.
Mr. Walker would not have been in the situation where that was even remotely a possibility had he been shot, had he not been shot.
Literally
by the
just said
individuals
that.
in question.
Yep.
Further reading through the medical reports,
Word for word.
it is clear to us that this was a last resort method that was given.
Chad, I was a
It
lawyer
did
for
not
3
inherently
months. I
kill
know how these people
Mr.
act.
Walker,
We're guilty for terrorism
and
as
he
well, by
was
the way, Chad.
likely to pass, regardless of whether it had been performed or not. Therefore, the defendants will be found guilty of accomplice to murder of a government employee.
Shit, bro, we got
I will
murder
pass
on
to
our
Judge
fucking
Angel
shit.
now.
Thank you. Now, with regards to terrorism, this charge was one that took the most deliberation and the most consideration in going over the actual, not only the actual wording of the law, but also what it means to commit terrorism. To keep it simple, we applied a simple 3-prong test to go through and determine if
You
the
need 2 of the 3 prongs for
wording of the charge
terrorism.
was
I know
met,
exactly what she's
and
gonna
whether
say.
or not what
Some
had
dumb
occurred
shit.
would actually apply.
That's
to
why they all
the
took their guns out, because we're gonna run. They're gonna give us some dumb shit.
Now, if you actually are familiar with the charge, you may know that there's 2 sections to it. The first section applies to the civilian population, and the second applies to government entities, which is what we're going to be focusing on. Now, this section explicitly states that the unlawful use of extreme violence and intimidation against government entities that would pursue the disruption, destabilization, or destruction of those entities for political or religious aims would be considered terrorism. In our considerations, we looked over what actually took place at the event itself, as well as statements that were made by the alleged suspects of the crime, and we determined that their actions did lead to the disruption, destabilization, and
Now that's one
destruction
prong.
of the government entity.
The second prong.
And it ultimately did have a political aim.
Yep.
And it did lead to the destruction.
Bro, this city's cooked, bro. What the fuck is this?
Of the meeting itself.
Holy
we believe that is enough
fuck.
to determine that there was a political aim, and we will be finding them guilty of terrorism as well.
Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Oh man, who would have thought?
Now on to the the prosecution have requested 10 years in Bolingbroke Penitentiary and 10 years of parole, as well as set fines for each. I'm gonna go through and go and list out what we'll be doing instead. All defendants will receive the same prison sentence. It will be a total of 5 years in Bolingbroke Penitentiary and 5 years on parole upon their release.
Why is there parole?
Government mandated.
Parole was like so brain dead.
Mr. Levy and Mr. Pistone.
It's like a
will
it's like a
receive
5-day
credit
ban.
for 3 units served. They will serve 2 more each. The other defendants will receive 3 additional units in prison. The fines will be as follows. Mr. Levy, you are receiving $217,364 in charges which aren't the HUD, and an additional $150,000 for the whole till trial for a total of $367,634. What? Mr. Dumbass, $211,114 in charges without the hold until trial, plus $150,000 will come out to $361,114. Mr. K, it'll be a total of $348,489. And then Ramee, Vinny, and Taco will all have the flat fines of $345,364. That is the ruling of this court this time, and this hearing is adjourned.
Damn.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, honors.
This shit is cooked. Holy fuck.
We all got the 9s, by the way, because we're all going into debt.
Yeah. No. That law is done.
I'm gonna
You
be
sure? Yeah, Nelly said it.
I'm gonna be placing y'all in cuffs right here. Okay, going for cuffs.
Boom,
He's resisting.
So that means I'm out of cuffs?
Yeah.
Does that mean I'm out of cuffs?
I uncuffed the table and I'm cuffing you here.
Okay.
Oh, shit, what happened?
Oh my god, why am I getting tased? What the fuck?
Okay, I'm not gonna run.
What the fuck's going on?
Oh my god, I'm getting
Fuck that. I'm going to jail, man.
I'm
I'm
placing
going
you
to
in
jail.
cuffs,
You
though.
know. Wait, what?
As I'm placing you in cuffs. Wait.
Okay. Well,
Stop. Stop. Stop fidgeting around.
What's up, bro?
Come on.
I'm just here.
Turn around.
Here, I'm going for cuffs here.
Yeah, cuff me up or like what's going on here?
Cuff him up, please. Cuff him up, please.
So.
My bad.
Yes, turn
My
around.
bad, man. A
And I'm gonna
reflex.
place
A
you under
reflex.
arrest.
So chill out.
Okay. All right. Hey, wait. Hold on. All right. All right. You know what?
What's up? You ready?
Bobby, get me, Bobby!
Ramee's running.
Oh shit.
Oh, of course.
They got his ass.
Placing cuffs.
Oh, place him in cuffs.
Oh, look at his
I can't even
eyebrow.
move. This.
Oh my goodness.
Step away.
Oh my bad. I'm just.
Go ahead,
I'm
Turbo.
really
Place
just-
him in cuffs.
I'm literally trying to get out of the way.
Going for cuffs.
Can I be sent up and shit, man, or what?
Ramee.
Holy, this guy. Oh, boy, you're getting cooked in the oven, bro. What? Oh my god.
It's too much chaos going on.
Holy fuck. You see how many taser shots that guy took,
Oh
bro?
my god, y'all beating people.
Robin! Stop!
Don't swing. Only me. Only me. Bang. Stop.
I'm leaving. There's too much chaos going on.
Where?
Ramee, get in. Get in, Ramee.
Bobby, get the fuck.
So cringe, bro. This shit is fucking like so cringe, bro. You have no idea. This shit is sad. Fucking pitiful, bro. I ain't gonna lie. What a fucking joke. A fucking joke.
Where do you want me to bring Ramee, guys?
I'm telling you right now, I'm not logging in tomorrow. I'm playing on some other shit, bro.
Go, go,
I'm
go.
not sitting here for fucking. I've already
I need
was in
push,
jail for
push,
3
push.
fucking days.
I've got
Fuck,
you. I'm protecting you. Go,
not.
go, go. Push, push, push.
Fuck that, bro. This shit is cooked
If
like
there's
all
any
crazy.
units
Crazy,
free, I
bro.
need backup.
They can't
Push
even
it
let
over
me
Ramee.
like stay on the run and then try to catch
Go,
me
go,
or
go.
some shit. Like they gotta like all spam punch fucking baton.
Okay.
You see how tased fucking Zola was?
You know.
I'll tell you right now, I'm not playing tomorrow. Play that.